Testing, seeing if this is working. Okay, so a few days ago I've been starting my, well, a few days ago I started my game making journey, and I'm using Unity as the first engine that I wanted to try. So I don't know, I kind of wanted to play around and see what I've been working with, so I recently have been like organizing everything. Um, so let me go to my, I'm sorry, I've just reorganized everything, so I'm trying to remember where I stored everything. So, not under games, scripts, desktop, files, Unity, yeah. So I just got through the tutorial, like Unity provided a bunch of like basic tutorials, and I went through and I did most of them. I think I skipped the last two, but yeah, that was pretty fun. They taught me how to move and everything. Um, so I eventually wanted to make something of my own. So this is what I have right now. It took me about 4 or 5 hours just to figure out like literally everything. And I've been using AI to help. Like I'm using ChatGPT to help me figure out like where some things are located and like basically helping me code and whatnot. So I guess I just want to show what I have. So basically this is just a top-down game that I am working on, and there's no animations or anything, there's no audio or anything, but I want to keep it simple for now. Uh, I don't really know what the goal is of this, but I just kind of want to explore and see what I can do. Like I don't know what the goal of this game is really. It's more so just like playing around and whatnot. So I established this system here that basically finds my click and tries to infer, like, detect what it is. And this is just like a C# program that you can make. And I'm gonna go ahead and show all my scripts after this, but basically it just tracks wherever you're clicking, and then if you click on an, this is the enemy cube, and this is like an NPC like ally cube. So if you click on the enemy, it'll detect it, walk to it, and then it'll start, triggering this attack. I mean, it's not actually attacking, but this is just a debug statement. So eventually I need to add some sort of combat or something. That could be pretty fun. Um, it was crashing out previously when you would click on multiple things. Like if you were to click on this and this, it would get confused down here. So there's a good way. Like it just cancels the last path and just remakes the new one. Right. So here it'll cancel and it'll just go to the most recent one. But yeah. And then here's the NPC. So it's just talking to NPC. This NPC is this talking to NPC is the debug. So it's printing twice. Um, like I put this in the print statement, and I called this cube NPC. So if I were to call the NPC like box or shoe, it would say talking to NPC cube, talking to NPC box, whatever I call it. So yeah, that's what I have so far. I really like the movement, how you don't have to turn, because this was something that Unity has, is it has turning, and part of the script that I have makes it so that the character never turns. He just instantly faces the direction that you're running, which I took this away from Lost Ark, and I really like that. And I think League has that as well, where you just instantly move to wherever you're clicking. And I'm a big League player, big Lost Ark player, so I take a lot of inspiration from those games. But yeah, here are the scripts. So I don't want this to be too long, but let me go ahead and just show what I have so far. So the 5 scripts that I have right now are the click to move CS. So this goes on your player your player thing. So you just drag it onto your player here. Um, camera follow player fix.cs. This goes on your camera. So you have a main camera player, and you just drag this onto your main camera. And then interactable CS is just a file that you have. You don't have to drag it onto anything, but this is a function used within all of these functions. So whenever it says public class NPC interactable, it's going to be looking for this file called interactable, and that's what this file is, interactable right here. I don't know if all of this is super efficient, or if I don't know if this is the correct way to do things, but I guess it's a start. The next thing that I probably should be working on is I want to get some sort of clicking marker down, like how League works. So you know how when you click in League, you have some way to show like where you clicked. I think that could be really cool as well. So that will probably be the next step in this journey. And then maybe after that, I can add some sort of audio cue as well. Whenever you click or whenever you walk, there can be like a nice walking sound, or I'm not sure, maybe some background music, maybe like, flooring. I don't know. I don't want it to be too complex. I could probably work on some sort of UI system, maybe, you know, I don't know yet. The options are still open. Um, yeah, other than that, this is what I have so far. So I think whenever I start again, my next plan is to just duplicate this to version control because this is a good stopping point. So this would be like version 1.0 or whatever, I don't know. And then I will duplicate everything, start in a new program or in a new whatever project, and then go from there. So, and one thing that I've been doing too that I've wanted to always do for like a lot of my coding career since I work in bioinformatics is I wanted to start tracking my progress because I feel like that's really important when you're starting a new skill. So basically every day that I work on it, and I still need to do it today since it's April 1st, but basically every day you just write down like what you learned, what you did, um, so that you just see where you started and see how far it's come. So yeah, maybe the next time I make this video, you'll see like a week or 2 weeks into April or even May with some pretty good progress. Who knows, right? So, anyways, yeah, that's all I got.